Would you take a look at that, guys? SoFi stocks up over 3% as pretty much every index, wait, let me see. Yeah, every index is in the red. The S&P's down, let's see, about 0.4%. Same with the Dow. Nasdaq's down a little more than that, and the Russell's down 0.1% as the VIX, we've been talking about the VIX, guys, it's up around 7%. So, guys, we're going to break down SoFi, the charts, everything that you need to know right now. And let's just say it's looking good on the charts here. So let's dive into it. Cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you guys want. And let's dive into it. So we are up now to back over $23 a share after, well, we just peaked, I think, into, or not peaked, let's say dumped into the 21s. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah, we hit $21.21 yesterday morning. We dumped out of the gate, by the way. We opened up at 22.50, dumped to 21.21, and now clearly we're starting to recover. You guys can see, again, we're breaking over $23. And what did I say in my video yesterday? I said this. I said, guys, watch out for the opening price from yesterday, right? Today. You know what I mean? I said yesterday, I was like, for tomorrow, which is today, I was like, watch out to see if we gap up above the opening price from yesterday and the closing price from the previous day, which we've done that. You guys can see today, we're up over 3%. We're breaking out of, yesterday's highs, clearly. And now we're starting to go to where we were on, what's today? Thursday. So what? Tuesday? Yeah, we're starting to go to where we were on Tuesday, which clearly we hit $25 a share on Tuesday. Now that I show you, or now that I pop the 30-minute chart up, you guys can see this. And we can see also a couple other spots on Thursday or Tuesday that we struggled at. So look at this right here. Clearly, we're starting to put in a short-term bottom, potentially, based on what we're seeing right now. And you guys can see we're at a big resistance. On Tuesday, we hit about 23.50-ish in the middle of the day, also towards the end of the day. That's where we kind of hit. So if we're able to retake that level, start to break out of there, we could make a move towards, 24, 24.50, $25 again, which is just where we were 2 days ago. And look at this. Another thing worth mentioning, guys, and there's another thing on top of this, which we'll go over in a minute. What we're seeing on this 30-minute chart is a clear inverse head and shoulders. Do you guys see it? We have the left shoulder, we have the head right here, and the right shoulder is right here. Clear as day, inverse head and shoulders. So, look, if this plays out, which it kind of looks like it wants to, SoFi, let's say it takes out $23, $23.50. Well, really, it's $23.50. This could start to take off from there, guys. So I'm going to set on alert now at $23.50. Mark is at or above. So if we're able to break out, boom, we could see a bigger move. This inverse head and shoulders could play out. We could start going, again, like I said, back to $24.50, $25, maybe even higher. So I like the way things are setting up there. And if you guys look here, it's not the cleanest cut cup and handle, but it kind of is one. Do you guys see it? Kind of. Honestly, it's a pretty sloppy looking one at that, but you can kind of see it a little bit here. You guys got the cup right here. Right? You see the cup right here. I'm drawing it out. You can probably see it. Then we have the handle starting to form. Now that we're making this kind of J hook and we're bouncing off these moving averages, it's starting to form a little bit. But it all comes back down to $23.50 to $24. That's what it all comes down to. And really, $25 is the breakout spot overall for the stock. But yeah, it's kind of looking good, man. It's kind of looking good right now, up around 70 cents, 3% in the midst of a red day. And we're getting the buying pressure to come in at the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. We're starting to see the push towards the 50 SMA. We're battling with it right now. If we're able to break out of there, I think we could start going, like I said, back to where we were on Tuesday. And if that spot breaks where we were on Tuesday, that's where the overall cup and handle here could start to play out. Which, man, that could take us over 25 bucks. And at that point, we could be going towards all-time highs. Potentially, not guaranteed. Obviously, guys, you got to do your own research. This is not financial advice. This is basically what I'm seeing right now on the charts. That's what we're talking about here, right? So that's a rundown on this. We're looking good. We're popping. Not much news came out, at least to my knowledge. Yeah, I don't think any news came out. Actually, it looks like yesterday we got JP Morgan maintains neutral rating on Sofi, raised their price target to $24 a share. Yeah, where were you, JP Morgan? A year and a half ago when Sofi was like $5, $6, $7. I doubt the price target was $24 a share. Anyway, Citigroup maintains buy on SoFi Technologies. They raised their target to $28 a share. Let's see what else. That's all that I'm seeing here. But this is when the stocks are, it's already been taking off, but this is where it goes to that next level. I've seen a lot of people saying SoFi to $50, SoFi to $40. It's possible, man, longer term. It's 100% possible. Because you got to realize once the big money starts coming in, which it wasn't in at $5, $6, $7, $8 a share, now it's starting to trickle in. Once it really starts coming in, we get a bunch of buy ratings from the big banks. More analysts start to cover it, which a lot of analysts cover it already. But, once more eyeballs get on it, once we get a, S&P 500 inclusion, you know what I mean? This is when the stock could really start to take off. And that's kind of where we're heading towards right now. And the stock's been flat for a good month and a half. You guys see right here. So, it's kind of just gearing up for a pop, it looks like. So take that for what you will. That's basically what I'm seeing based on the 4-hour chart, all these time frames. But yeah, we're not fully off to the races yet. Keep that in mind. We have some obstacles in front of us, but if we're able to take out that $23.50, $24, $24.50, this could start moving, really start moving after pretty much a month and a half hiatus at this point. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm super curious kind of where you're at with this one. And the overall market, look, it's down. You know what I mean? SPY's down $12 from all-time highs while still maintaining an uptrend, while still being above the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. Same with QQQ. QQQ's down. Actually, now it's under the 180 SMA, which is not the end of the world. Look, moving averages, sometimes stocks peak under them and then rebound right above them. It's not the end of the world. It's still overall maintaining an uptrend. QQQ's down about $21 from the all-time high, about, 4%, little less than 4%. So it's not even a 5% drop yet in the markets, guys. This is really nothing at the end of the day. And SPY's down, from 647, $12, like I said, barely 2%. Guys, the S&P 500, it's not even down 2%. Think about that. It's nothing. So, yeah, much needed pullback on the indexes here. We might come down a little more, but overall, as of now, we are holding trend on the S&P and the NASDAQ. Looking solid. It's just a little pullback. And of course, we'll do more updates, guys, not only on, SoFi stock, but we'll cover the other indexes, other stocks, kind of what I'm doing. So make sure to subscribe, do all that. Join the email stock newsletter. It's free. Check out the Patreon for my portfolio updates. All the links are down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.